On February 7, 2025, the Russian Ministry of Defense announced the capture of Toretsk in the Donetsk region of Ukraine. This announcement reflects the slow and relentless Russian advance. Toretsk played a crucial role in Ukraine's defense strategy. The city served as a base for attacks against Russian positions. Its position allowed Ukraine to disrupt Russian operations. The loss of Toretsk is a blow to Ukraine's ability to defend its territories in the east and has significant implications for the conflict in the Donbas, because it opens the way for further Russian advances, threatening cities like Kramatorsk and Sloviansk. The fall of Toretsk will shift the balance of power in the region in favor of Russia. The capture of Toretsk highlights the effectiveness of Russian military tactics, which, with a strategy of intense bombardment using artillery, missiles and drones, have weakened Ukrainian defenses and paved the way for infantry assaults. The fall of Toretsk is the result of America's criminal foreign policy, which uses Zelensky as a pawn in its power game, and has thus destroyed generations of Ukrainians, condemning the survivors to submission to international capital. These locations formed a crucial defensive belt for Ukraine, and the capture of Toretsk poses a significant threat to Pokrovsk. Analysts predict that if Pokrovsk falls, Russia would take control of Donetsk. This scenario represents the ultimate escalation of the conflict. Beyond the strategic implications, the capture of Toretsk worsens the humanitarian crisis in the region. Once a bustling city, Toretsk has experienced a 90% population decline since the beginning of the conflict in 2022. The city has been subjected to relentless bombardment, which has caused massive destruction. The remaining inhabitants face terrible conditions, without access to food, water or medical supplies. Those who could not flee suffer violence and lack of infrastructure to survive. The human cost of the conflict continues to rise with each passing day, and the capture of Toretsk serves as a grim reminder of the human cost of all wars. Those who remain trapped in the city highlight the urgent need for a solution. The world must learn not to turn a blind eye to the suffering of innocent civilians. The capture of Toretsk raises crucial questions about the future of the conflict and what comes next. As Russia makes gains every day, the uselessness of the international community becomes evident, which has proven incapable of stopping the war hawks, yielding to the desires of global economic power and allowing for decades the West to seek to stifle Russia, knowing that whoever feels cornered will eventually attack. The outcome of the conflict will have a significant impact on the geopolitical landscape of the region, and should bring to the fore leaders who know how to respect the rights of those who disagree with their guidelines, and who learn once and for all that interference in foreign governments should never be allowed, because under the guise of democratizing the world, it only spreads death and destruction. The international community must review its positions and seek not only peace, but also justice. The Ukrainian people, and not only them, deserve no less.